Hi, my name is Pradeep. Today I'm going to explain you the modes of music. So first let's understood these modes of music with an example. Then we'll go through theory. We are using keyboard so that you can understand the modes of music much better. On the keyboard, all black keys are either sharps or flats, and all white keys are without sharps and flat. So let's get started with an example. You are playing one song in the key of C major. You know that C major don't have any sharps and flat. That is all white keys on the keyboard from C to C. So you are in the key of C major. So when you are going to make solo for a song or going to put some filler in the song or you will going to make intro or outro for a song, these are the basic things required in the song, right? Before getting song start, intro is required. In the middle of the song, solo is required. Fillers are required to fill the empty places of the song. Outro is required to finish the song. So this is all solo, intro, outro, filler is made up of what? Notes. As we are in the key of C major, we will use notes of C major scale only. That is all white keys on the keyboard. If you are a keyboard player and told to play solo for a song in the key of C major, obviously you will going to use white keys only to play solo for a song. Or if you are guitar player, then you will going to use C scale only, that is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. You will not going to use any sharps or flats to play solo in the key of C major. But what if I say, if you want to play the solo in a different mode of the music, then you have to use black keys, or you have to use sharps or flat even if you are there in the key of C major. You might be thinking that so far we have learned that we should not use a black keys or sharps and flat when we are there in the key of C major. So this is what we are learning today. If you want to make music in a different mode like Ionian mode, Dorian mode, Phrygian mode, Lydian mode, Mixolydian mode, Aeolian mode and Locrian mode, then you have to use black keys or sharps and flats even if you are there in the key of C major. But except one mode, you don't require to use black keys or sharps and flat in the key of C major. We will going to discuss more about it later. So basically there are 7 modes of music, and these 7 modes of music is a part of scale only. So basically this formula which we will going to tell you now is applicable to all major scale. So we are taking the example C major scale only so that we can easily understood the things. Example in C major scale, first note is known as the Ionian mode, second D is known as a Dorian, third note E is known as Phrygian, fourth note F is known as a Lydian, fifth note G is known as a Mixolydian, sixth note A is known as a Aeolian, and seventh note B is known as a Locrian. Remember, this note is not called as the Ionian mode or a Dorian mode. Every mode is made up of 7 notes. On keyboard, if you are playing C to C, that means you are playing in Ionian mode. If you are playing D to D, that means you are playing in Dorian mode. If you are playing E to E, that means you are playing in a Phrygian mode. If you are playing F to F, that means you are playing in Lydian mode. If you are playing G to G, that means you are playing in Mixolydian mode. If you are playing A to A, that means you are playing in Aeolian mode. If you are playing B to B, that means you are playing in Locrian mode. What is happening over here is you are playing different modes of a different keys. I will make more clear to you. Every key has 7 different modes. Example, C has 7 different modes, D has 7 different modes, E has 7 different mode, F has 7 different mode, G has 7 different mode, A has 7 different mode, B has 7 different modes. So whatever I have played right now in the key of C major, C to C, D to D, what it is? C to C is the first mode of a C major key. D to D is the second mode of a D major key. E to E is the third mode of a E major key. F to F is the fourth mode of a F major key. G to G is the fifth mode of a G major key. A to A is the sixth mode of a A major key. And B to B is a seventh mode of a B major key. So over here you are playing the modes of a different key. See, there is nothing wrong over here. If someone told you to play solo in a C major, you can play these 7 notes anywhere on the keyboard, either lower or higher, all white keys, or anywhere on the guitar fretboard, either lower or higher. Example, you are playing solo in a C major, you start playing solo from C note, you think that you are in a Ionian mode, then you move to the next note D, now you are thinking that you are in a Dorian mode, then you move to the fourth note Now you are thinking that you are in a Lydian mode. No, it is not like that. Remember, every scale is made up of different modes of a key, or scale is a combinations of different modes. Meaning, to make one scale, different modes are used of a different keys. We have seen the example of a C major scale. C major scale is made up of different modes of a different keys. C to C is the first mode of a C major key. D to D is the second mode of a D major key. E to E is the third mode of a E major key, etc. Except one mode that is a part of scale only, that is C to C. Otherwise, all these six modes are brought from another keys. This is not only for a C scale, it is applicable to all scale. Example, in a G scale, his own scale is considered as a one mode and other six modes are brought from another keys. So they all are connected to each other. So whenever you are playing solo in a C major on a keyboard or on a guitar, you are not playing in a different modes. You are playing the normal things. What you do, you just decide the key. Example, you decide I want to play in a B major. So whatever notes are there in a B major scale, that notes you are using to play solo. That is a normal playing which all people are playing. So far I have told you many things about the modes of the music, but still I have not told you how to make music in a different modes or how to play solo in a different modes. So let's get started with it. Normally whatever music you are making or normally whatever solos you are playing, normally meaning you just decide a key and whatever notes are there in that scale, that notes you are using to play solo or to make music. The major scale which you are using to play solo or to make music, that scale is called Ionian mode. So whenever you are using any major scale to play solo or to make music, that means you are playing in Ionian mode. All major scales are in Ionian mode. So if you want to play solo in a different modes, how you will going to play? Let's take the example of C major scale only. So by default you are playing in C Ionian mode. So what are the notes are coming in C Ionian mode? C, D, E, F, G, A and B. No sharps and no flats. Because C Ionian mode is C major scale only. If you want to play in a next mode, that is a C Dorian mode. So what are the notes are coming in a C Dorian mode? That is C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B flat. So I am not going in more detail telling you that how these sharps and flats are coming in all these modes. Basically because of two reasons. First reason is video will going to get too long, and second reason, it will be more complex for you to understand it. You don't need to learn this process how the sharps and flats are coming in this mode. Just consider it as a scale which is made up of 7 notes. If you want to play in the next mode, that is C Phrygian mode. So what are the notes are coming in C Phrygian mode? That is C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat. If you want to play in a next mode, that is C Lydian mode. So what are the notes are coming in C Lydian mode? That is C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B. If you want to play in the next mode, that is C Mixolydian mode. So what are the notes are coming in C Mixolydian mode? That is C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat. If you want to play in the next mode, that is C Aeolian mode. So what are the notes are coming in C Aeolian mode? That is C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat. If you want to play in the next mode, that is C Locrian mode. So what are the notes are coming in C Locrian mode? That is C, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat. Did you notice one pattern over here? Everywhere C is repeated because this is a 7 modes of a C major key. This is how it is work. If you want to make music in a different mode, then first you have to select the key and then you have to choose the mode in which you want to make music. Let's take one more example. If you want to make music or if you want to play solo in a different mode, first you have to find out the main key of your music. Example, your key is E major. Just write down the all 7 modes of a E major key. That is E Ionian, E Dorian, E Phrygian, E Lydian, E Mixolydian, E Aeolian, E Locrian. And then select in which mode you want to make music, and then check out what are the notes are coming in that mode and use that notes to play solo or to make music. So this is about a major scale. What about a minor scale? All minor scales are normally in a Aeolian mode. Till today whatever minor scales you have played or whatever solo you have played by using the minor scale, it is in a Aeolian mode. If you want to make music in a different modes, then first you have to select the key and then you have to select the mode in which you want to make music. Suppose you selected D minor key In D minor key, you have to select the mode in which you want to make music. So in a D minor key, first mode is Aeolian, second mode is Locrian, third is Ionian, fourth is Dorian, fifth is Phrygian, sixth is Lydian, and seventh is Mixolydian. So did you notice one thing over here? I am not writing D minor Aeolian mode, D minor Locrian mode, D minor Ionian mode, etc. Did you know why it is? Because mode cannot be a major or a minor. Yeah, Ionian mode is a major mode and Aeolian is a minor mode. This is the reason why all major scales start from Ionian mode and all minor scales start from Aeolian mode. But except these two, others are not major or minor mode. It's like a loop. If you are starting on Ionian mode, it will end on Locrian, and if you are starting on Aeolian, then it will end on Mixolydian. Suppose you selected D Lydian from this. Use these notes to play solo or to make music in a D minor key. Let's take one more example. See, before making a music in a different mode, you should know the main key of your music, or you can say home key of your music. Your song or your music written in which key, that thing first you should know. Suppose your music is written in a C sharp minor key. So now you want to make music in a different mode. How you will going to make? So C sharp minor having how many modes? 7 modes. All 7 modes start from C sharp minor. See, practically you can say C sharp minor mode, but when you're going to write, you have to write C sharp only. Don't write minor word. Why I'm saying like this, you will come to know. On top you're writing C sharp minor key, that is okay because it is key of your music. But below you have to write modes like this: C sharp Aeolian, C sharp Locrian, C sharp Ionian, etc. Or if your key is A minor, on top you have to write A minor key, and below you have to write A Aeolian, A Locrian, A Ionian, etc. Do not write A minor Aeolian, A minor Locrian, etc. Once you got this mode, select the mode in which you want to make music and see what notes are coming in that modes, and use these notes to play solo or to make melody, etc. So I hope you understand how this logic is work. So, and you don't have to worry about it how you're going to remember all these keys and their modes and their notes. There is very nice website is there. On that website you will going to get all notes. At the starting, what you can do, just take a pen and paper, write the key of your music and write all the 7 modes of that key. But remember, if it is a major key, then the modes will start from Ionian mode and it will end on Locrian, and if it is a minor key, then it will start on Aeolian and it will end on Mixolydian. Once you decide in which mode you will going to make music, let's say example you decided you will going to make music in the key of F sharp Locrian mode. You can type on Google F sharp Locrian mode scale notes. You will going to get all notes. Or you can come on this website also. When you're going to come on this website, you can select the main key or root over here. We have taken the example of F sharp Locrian mode. So F sharp will be your root and scale will be your Locrian. Then all notes will be shown over here on the keyboard in a highlighted form, and also you will going to get diagram. This is what I have told you, how to get the notes of a major key. So now how to get notes of a minor key. So same process you have to do. Just take a paper, write down the key of your music, write down the all 7 modes of a minor key and select the mode in which you want to make music, and then go on Google and search the notes of that mode. Or if you're using this website, select the root. Over here you don't get G minor, A minor, B minor, etc. because roots are roots. Roots cannot be major or minor. This is the reason why I have told you that you cannot write C sharp minor Aeolian mode, etc. You have to write C sharp Aeolian only. So let's get back to the topic. If you want to get the notes of the G minor Mixolydian mode, then you have to select G as a root, then you have to select Mixolydian as a mode. Then all notes will be shown over here on the keyboard in a highlighted form, and also you will going to get diagram. So this is how it is work. In future, if this website doesn't exist, similar type of websites are available. Just you have to type on Google music mode calculator and you will going to get lot of website, or you can get directly notes from Google or from any other browser also. So when you are going to make music in a different mode, on what basis you will going to choose the mode of a music? Did you have any idea about it? If no, then listen over here. This mode of music is choose based on type of music. What type of music you are creating, brighter or darker. This chart shows which are brighter modes and which are darker modes. Normally in day-to-day life we use Ionian mode and Aeolian mode, and we know how they sound. But apart from this, you can use other modes also. The most darkest music you can make in a Phrygian and Locrian mode. and most brightest music you can make in a Lydian mode. Dorian mode has a unique sound that often described as a mix of a brightness. Mixolydian mode, on the other hand, is often perceived as bright and upbeat, similar to the major scale, bluesy or folk-like sound. When I'm saying brighter music or darker music, my meaning is to say they sound brighter or they sound darker. To make music in a different mode, it is not easy. It is also not difficult. It is depend upon you, how much good musician you are. So I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching this out. Just wait a minute. When I was editing this video, I just come to know that there are many things remain in these modes of music. Example like chord progression. If your music is there in the C Ionian mode and if you want to change to the C Locrian mode, then you have to change the chord progression also. You cannot use CFG chord progression in Locrian mode. You have to use darker chords like diminished chords, etc. to make the music darker because Locrian mode is a darker mode. And this is also remain how to find out the notes of any mode without using a Google or any other browser, and the shortcut methods to find out the modes of the music. If you're interested in knowing all these things, then you can comment below. I will make video on it, and when the video will be available, I will put the video link in the description and the comment box. Thank you.